Now we move to the women's jump final. Competitor number 1, Christy Appleton from Australia, pushes in on her opening jump. Nice lift and float off the top of the ramp with an opening jump of 33.2. Christy's our youngest competitor ever to make a final of women's Moomba jump. Okay, jump number 2. Just waiting for the opportune time, 23.5 metres or 75 feet to the toe line. Pushes hard into the jump and extends off the top nicely for a jump of 33.4 for Christy Appleton. See what she's got for us on jump number 3. Can she make it further than the 33.4? Turns, pushes through the wakes now. Hard on that right-hand ski. And a nasty crash out the back. But is Christy Appleton okay? I believe she is. And Christy Appleton, her longest, will be 33.4 metres.
We've got good conditions here for the jump event this afternoon, and we've got our next competitor, Hilary Munro, a 32.8 on the first, 33 on the second, and that's the longest jump we've seen so far. New Zealand takes the lead, Hilary Munro with 36 metres. So great jumping out here from the youngster. And now we're going to move on to Courtney Williams. She had a pass on the first. This is her second approach. Good angle shot here. She gets good lift and extension off the top. You see the wind really get under her skis on that third jump. It is 37.3 metres. So that head breeze is really going to help our skiers get up and over their skis. You see her edging all the way in. You see her float through the air, and unfortunately she fell on her third and final jump. So 37.3, our new leader.
So now Alia Jung from Malaysia. She has a 36.1 on the board. This is jump number 3. Oh, and it looks like it'll be her longest. 39.1 metres for Alia Jung. We go to replay here. Very strong as she pushes through the wakes, then pushes hard on that right-hand ski and gets low, but tries to extend off the top of the ramp, and beautiful float through the air for Alia Jung.
So we've got our top 3 seeds coming up. Our first is Casey Wooderson from Australia. Had a 39-metre jump on her first. This is her second. Got loads of power. Didn't quite get her right ski around far enough, but it's still a new leading jump of 43 metres from Casey Wooderson. If we go to the replay, we see her. She has loads of power into the first wake. Just lets her right ski, just lets it go. It wasn't quite under her as she came off the top of the ramp there for Casey. And 43 metres is going to be her longest jump of this final.
So our next competitor, Valentina Gonzalez. She has a 42.6 on the board. This is her final approach from Chile. Let's see what she can do. Turns, pushes hard, plenty of power now. Powers onto the base of the ramp. It's nearly a line drive. Missed the kick a bit, but the speed took her 45.7 metres and moves her into the lead. We go to replay, we look at the power. She pushes so hard on that right ski. The left ski's nearly, it's not touching the water as she gets to the base of the ramp. Beautiful flight through the air. Just missed a little bit of kick, so she got it mostly on speed at 45.7, our new leader.
It felt alright. I was super nervous. I've been here all day waiting to ski. I was super anxious to ski, so I'm really happy to be the new leader.
Good, and how was the wind out there?
It's pretty rough. I mean, it's up and down. Right now, it's pretty good, but you never know if you're gonna get a gust or not. So for me, it was alright. Hopefully for the rest, it's fine too. Feels amazing. As I said before, this is by far the best tournament that a skier could dream of coming out here. It's amazing. The crowd is huge.
So as we go now to the final competitor, the top seed, she is the Australian. She has not lost a women's jump championship since 2013. Jacinta Carroll, loads of speed, loads of kick, loads of lift. She broke the course record in the first round and takes the win here with 58.5 metres. Congratulations, Jacinta Carroll from Australia. As she comes in here, watch the replay. Watch how much load she gets out of the turn. She generates all of that speed through the wakes as she launches off the wakes, gets her skis right underneath her, gets that extension off the top and that float through the air with that beautiful headwind we have. And Jacinta Carroll, your 2022 Women's Jump Champion.
Firstly, congratulations, Rabbit. I know what you wanted out there. You're after that 200, but congratulations on the win.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Obviously, it's always great fun to be out on the Yarra, and when you've got an opportunity with a fabulous boat and fabulous wind and an absolute amazing crowd behind you, you always want to go your biggest. But yeah, like opened up really nice and thought, we're on here, but I also need to stay calm. I got to go to work tomorrow, so I can't do anything stupid.
And as the scoreboard shows, a dominant display from Jacinta Carroll, 58.5 metres. Second place, Valentina Gonzalez. And in third position, Casey Wooderson from Australia.
And we're going to move straight into the men's jump final with conditions absolutely perfect here for jump. A nice slight head breeze, and Ryan Sharker from Australia, jump number 1, edging into the base. Got good kick. Oh, the float through the air, but he's on the back of the skis. Can he ski it away? Unfortunately not on jump number 1.
Well, Ryan Sharker has passed his second jump, so he's still waiting to put a score on the board. He's put pressure on himself. Here's his third and final approach. Pushes in hard. Generates a lot of speed, does Ryan Sharker. Oh, this one looks better. Good air form too. Can he hang on to it? He does. And he puts out a distance of 51.3.
As we go to Callan Ashcroft from Australia, had a 46.3 on jump 1, a 50.4. This is his third and final attempt. Great lift, a little bit back on his heels. You see his skis come out in front of him, but still improves to 51.8 and takes the lead.
Yes, we go to replay. The young man from Wagga Wagga just pushing in hard to the base of the ramp and really looking like he's putting some good air form out there and floats to that distance of 51.8 and takes the lead.
As we go from New South Wales now, another Australian, Scott Reeves from Queensland now. First jump coming up nice and wide. He's generating loads of speed here, loads into the base. That's good lift and float off the top from Scott Reeves. Punches the fist with a 58.4.
Wow, 58.4. Well, let's have a look on replay. Well, he's picked up another 6 or 7 metres from our first few competitors as he pushes in, and Scotty Reeves pushes in and pushes off the top. Miles of speed, and look at him fly, 58.5 metres.
We're going now to our next competitor, another one from Australia, Josh Walland. Had a pass on the first. This is jump number 2. Oh, and look at the height and float he got there, and a new lead score of 63.9. So as we see on the replay, how much angle he gets into the base, he gets that kick and lift off the top, and that wind just gets right under those big D3 jump skis, and a solid effort out here for Josh Walland in first place at the moment.
Now we have Archie Davis from Australia. Well, they're starting to chase some big distances, these boys here. Beautiful conditions now. Archie Davis, strong into the base. Oh, look at the lift that he gets off the top of that ramp, and an opening jump with still 2 to come at 67.1 metres, Archie Davis. And as we take a second look at Archie Davis, a jump that could well be a personal best, 67.1, and just really extends over the front of those skis. Huge lift off the top of the ramp, and of course, bucket loads of speed to get that huge distance of 67.1.
So Archie's third jump coming up. He had a 65.1. Now this is his third and final attempt. Loads of speed. Great lift off the top. Can he improve on his first jump? He does. 67.4, a new lead score. He had great position through the wakes, launched over and gets the extension off the top of that ramp. Great air formation through the air, and 67.4. We caught up with Archie on the dock.
Archie Davis, a massive 67.4, new leader, PB. How good is that?
Yeah, no, super stoked. Thank you. Yeah, it's perfect conditions, good boat, good driver. It's not often we get this in Australia, so glad to kind of make the most of it.
And now from the USA, Taylor Garcia. We pick him up on his second jump, pushes into the base of the ramp. Oh, what a beautiful extension. And Taylor Garcia, on his second jump, has jumped 70.4 and moved himself straight into the lead. As we go to the replay, well, you could watch it over and over again, couldn't you, folks? Look at that turn, and so strong through the wakes into the base of that ramp. And then part 2 of the equation, just the extension and the float through the air, and a fantastic jump there for Taylor Garcia. Well, that was his longest, and we caught up with him shortly after he finished his jump set.
Mate, Taylor Garcia, what an amazing jump. Over 70 metres, 70.4, the new leader. How did it feel out there?
Felt amazing. I was making some silly mistakes, so I'm really happy to get that distance. But I definitely look forward to coming back next year. I mean, this is definitely my favorite crowd in the world. I love coming to this tournament. I love going down the bank and hearing the cheering, people banging on the fence. There's nothing like it anywhere else in the world for us.
So now it's all down to the world record holder from Canada, Ryan Dodd, needs to go more than 70.4 to take the win here at the Moomba Masters, edging in. Oh, he has got loads of speed, loads of lift. The score coming through, it is 70.8 metres from Ryan Dodd. Does it on jump number 1, the 2022 Moomba Masters men's jump champion from Canada.
Well, as we go to replay, this is how you become the world champion and the world record holder. And just look at this perfection through the air from Ryan Dodd, 70.8 metres, and the Moomba Masters champion for 2022. And we caught up with a very happy Ryan Dodd on the dock after his jump set.
Mate, Ryan Dodd, the 2022 Moomba Masters jump champion. You did it on your first jump. You had a lot to chase there with 70.4, with 70.8. Mate, how are you feeling right now?
I mean, as I said in the previous interview, I'm just super thankful to be here and ecstatic to jump. And it was really cool to see the local guys, Archie Davis and Josh Wallen, put some big jumps out. I mean, those guys are doing personal bests and at the Moomba Masters. So that was exciting. That got me fired up. And then Taylor, he's, near his personal best every round. I think that was the most consistent jumping of anyone ever at Moomba. So he woke me right up, and I didn't sleep much since I've been here thinking about what I had to do.
So congratulations, Ryan Dodd of Canada, your 2022 men's jump champion with 70.8. In second place, Taylor Garcia of the USA, and taking home the bronze, Archie Davis from Australia. And so now going to our presentations of the 2022 Moomba Masters, and we'll start with slalom of Vanessa Veek from Australia and Nate Smith with a new course record taking home the gold medals.
And our trick champions for 2022, Neely Ross taking out the women's event, and in the men's, Patricio Font from Mexico.
And then we go into jump, and Jacinta Carroll since 2013 unbeaten. And of course the world record holder we just saw, Ryan Dodd from Canada, taking home the men's jump title.
And our overall champions, Alia Jung from Malaysia. And from Australia in the men's overall, first place goes to Archie Davis.
And then in the women's wakeboard, we had Mary Morgan Howell taking home the women's, and Nick Rapper from Australia taking home the men's, the 2022 Moomba Masters.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the coverage of the 61st Nautique Moomba Masters International Invitational presented by GM Marine. We look forward to doing it all again next year. Bye for now.